Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing well out there. So today I have a whimsical cute little 3x3 painting for you. It's I just was in the mood to do this today. It's a little fairy painting. It's on cold pressed paper, 3x3. And I only used 4 colors today, plus my yellow gold right there. The 4 colors I used were Memory Green Gold right there. I used a Cotton Sap Green right below there. And I used a Cotton Burnt, oh wait, sorry, Memory Blue Payne's Gray and a Cotton Burnt Umber. And any brand probably would do with those colors. So I messed up in the beginning. I didn't show you my wetting the paper. So I wet my paper really well and I threw down my green gold and my sap green. And I left it kind of a middle of the area empty, so it's wet on wet. And then later on I came in here, as you can see, I'm dotting around with a mixture of the burnt umber and the Payne's gray because I wanted to have dark edges. So I'm just kind of working myself around the painting with the burnt umber and the Payne's gray and dotting it on there, and it is all wet on wet. And then I use some salt, and I put some salt around, kind of around the center area, and try not to get the edges. And there it is, dry. I thought it turned out really pretty, kind of a very mossy green color, those mixtures together when they blended. And let it dry, naturally air dry. Now I'm taking my brush, and I believe it's just a size 6 watercolor brush, and dipping it in water and creating these round effects. So you just take your brush, dip it in water, and just kind of scrub away at the paint and dab it with your paper towel, and it leaves these pretty whimsical round circles. I think it's called bokeh effect, if I'm saying that right. I really like doing that. I think it creates a very nice whimsical look. So I'm just going around doing that in no particular order. Then I go in to start painting the fairy, and I am not very good at painting people. Or figures. It's one of the difficult things for me. So I'm kind of doing just a basic silhouette, as you can see. I'm taking a mixture of my burnt umber and my Payne's gray, and just doing it lightly. I did the head, the shoulders, and the hips and the legs. I'm working on the legs right now. And you can, look online and find quite a few references that you could use. You just put in silhouettes of whatever you want to paint, and there's quite a few references online. So there, I'm just doing a basic shape for the wings. And when you're doing a silhouette like this, it really doesn't have to be perfect. Um, you know, Even if there's a little bit imperfection, you do, one side a little wonky or lopsy, it really doesn't matter, because with this type of painting, it actually makes it have some character, a little bit more whimsical if it isn't perfect. But I'm doing everything a little bit light right now, so in case I do make a mistake, I can kind of fix it. So here I'm painting the little curvy, I've imagined her sitting like on a little curvy branch of a fern or something like that. So that's what I'm painting right there. And then her arms kind of reaching down and holding on to the fern. And I kind of like the way it looked right here. I probably could have just darkened it a little bit, like how it is right now, and just stopped. But I kept on going on with more details. So I'm just dark. So after I think I thought, oh, hey, it looks pretty good. I started darkening it up with a more of a thicker mixture of the Payne's gray and burnt umber. And then I decided it's time to add more detail to the fern. Probably the key to this type of little painting is you want to keep the center of the painting light. You know, the whitest whites is your paper, basically. So when you add the layers down, the first layers down, your wet on wet layers of your background color, you try to keep the center of the painting bare, you know. So then your silhouette can stand out better. So I decided to add a few more of those little whimsical circles. So I'm rubbing out some of more of the paint with just water. So I still wanted my silhouette. I wanted her to be a little bit darker, a little bit more of a contrast. I probably could have used black paint, but I don't know if I wanted her like totally black. So that's why I went in there with another layer. So then I wanted to add a little bit of color to some of those circles just to, I don't know, brighten it up a little bit. So I wet some of the circles I decided to add some color to and dropped in a mixture of the green gold. Basically, it's just green gold with a little bit of the burnt umber in there. Um, just to add a little bit more color. So the next thing I decided to do is add some of the gold, sissy yellow gold, to the wings. First I was just going to do the wings, but then I ended up doing the entire body. So I re-wet it, excuse me, a little bit. Then I thought, oh gosh, there's too much water on there. So I took some of it off with my paper towel. So then I just added some of my, started adding some of the yellow gold paint to her. Basically, I just was spreading around with my brush, trying to make it look kind of like, make her have a little bit more of a figure, you know. Kind of just played with it a little bit. And then I thought I better stop. because I didn't want to ruin anything. Keep on going, I might ruin it. So, yeah, there it is. The tape came off nicely and there was no running. I've been having issues with running under my tape. But anyway, there's the painting. It was really actually fun, easy to do. I think a beginner could do it. The hardest thing was, of course, the figure, doing the silhouette of her figure. But hey, it turned out pretty good. And the more you practice, the better you get at it. And I definitely practice with that. So thanks for watching. Have a good day. Please like and subscribe. Bye-bye.